Welcome back to Normal Music Podcast. For those of you who are just listening, this is a serialized audio experience where I portray the character of Kenny.
And I'm Lenny, regular. What are you doing? You know what? I never know what I'm going to get with you. Never know what I'm going to get with you.
We're here on this fine Sunday.
Yeah, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. My goodness. I went to the farmer's market this morning.
Really?
It was a beautiful day. The neighborhood was alive.
Uh-huh.
I got a nice, really nice bouquet of flowers in a little ball jar.
For your girlfriend?
For Emma, because I threw out the flowers we did have. They had gotten rotten and stinky and full of flies.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because I threw up.
Because I threw up and I needed to apologize because of where I threw up. I won't get into it. I got some flowers for the table, and I had a nice walk this morning, and I had to change right when I got home because I got so sweaty because it was like hot and wet out already. Did you do anything this morning?
I went to church.
You went to church. That's right. I thought about joining you, actually, but...
Wait, really?
Yeah, but I don't think I was up early enough.
You're so welcome to join me anytime.
Oh, I know.
It's cool. I don't know. I like
I
my
church.
Doing
doing anything else, so I figured maybe we were going to be hanging out anyway.
It went on for so long.
Yeah.
Because first off, there was a baptism. So
Oh, really?
cute. Yeah, it was really cute.
That's nice.
Little baby. And then a couple weeks ago, a full-blown
Did it make
adult
it?
got baptized. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yeah. In fact, it got saved. And then the choir guy, the ministry music guy,
Yeah.
left after 10 years. So it was a whole tearful,
Wow.
beautiful thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
I cried.
That was a big one.
It was a big one. But church is always cool and good, and I love it.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm a good Christian girl.
So here we are to talk about a couple of albums.
Yes. I want to, for those watching, I know there's a big elephant in the room where there's a huge...
That's just beef.
No, pick her up. Show everybody. Where there is a big old sheet behind us that is hiding beef. Oh, I know she doesn't like being picked up. She's a good girl. So we're gonna go through some motions.
Thank you, beef.
You know, we're gonna talk about the Kenny's album first that he recommended to
How
me.
was I sitting?
And then we're going to go through my album that clearly I have a lot to say about.
Apparently.
Yes.
I expected nothing less,
Yes.
to be frank.
I know. Get me going on this topic and I won't shut the fuck up. So.
I was banking on it.
Good.
Let's first talk about Eiffel 65.
Okay.
The album I brought to the table is called Europop.
Yes.
It's funny. It's not exactly... It is Europop. But Eiffel 65 is an Italian group. So you might want to classify them as Italo disco.
Okay.
As opposed to Europop, if you wanted to be more specific. The only reason I bring that up is because it draws sort of a funny to me comparison to Venom and their album Black Metal, which isn't really a black metal album. It's more of like a death metal album.
Yeah.
And the Europop is maybe, you could argue, more of an Italo disco album than a Europop album.
Yeah.
Just a strange little comparison.
Sure.
From one hole in my brain into yours. And it's hemorrhaging and hemorrhaging and hemorrhaging.
Right. With Europop.
So, did you listen to it?
Kenny, this is a normal music first. I could not fucking finish it.
Really?
I could not finish it.
Oh my gosh. So I wrote down the track list as far as I think you would have heard it. Because everywhere you go, this is going to be a different track list. Which is hilarious. But I think it's just like which remixes end up on there and which order they're in is the difference. So I wrote down, I think, what you would have listened to.
Okay.
And by didn't finish it, do you mean that you went linearly and just dropped off?
Yeah.
So there are some tracks at the back end that you haven't heard?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna make this comparison to it being my Guantanamo Bay music torture moment, But that felt a little insensitive and is an atrocity that the United States government performed. And
An
it's horrible.
ongoing atrocity.
An ongoing
actually.
atrocity. And then I went down a crazy rabbit hole about that specific topic.
Oh, Guantanamo torture music?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
They didn't play any Europop,
No.
surprisingly.
Because Europop is generally pretty palatable, I would say.
I was really struggling with this.
Yeah.
Big time, clearly. And I couldn't really get through it after the 6 remixes of I'm Blue. And then I listened
I had this on yesterday while I was cleaning the house, and Emma told me afterward that she thought that me letting all of the mixes of I'm Blue play in sequence was pretty psychotic.
Yeah.
Is the word she used.
She is so right.
She was like, it sounds like someone going through a crisis.
Yeah, and I ended up going through a crisis and having a fucking almost mental breakdown, so I had to stop listening to it. It was driving me fucking crazy. I was listening to it a lot in the car. I tried to listen to it while I was like walking or and I've said multiple times on the show that like my job is horrible and we have to listen to horrible music all the fucking time. Like I've said Drake and like just shit garbage.
Yeah.
And I like the things that you recommend because they are so far from what I have to listen to for 8 hours a day.
Right, they have
at
been,
work
yeah.
that I get kind of like a some relief in whatever way possible.
Uh-huh.
This I could not.
But this was no reprieve at all.
No, I couldn't do it. I had to keep listening to, and the thing that I do listen to when I'm feeling fucked up is a lot of Bladee.
Yeah.
So kind of just kept going back and listening to Bladee a bunch. But yeah, and I feel bad saying that. I feel bad not being able to like go through it and go through everything.
Yeah.
But it just is how my week has been.
Fair enough.
Which has been crazy.
I
I
didn't mean this as a psychic attack. I'll say that.
Well, I actually forgot that I was gonna start off with like I was a little worried that you were mad at me or something.
Oh, what? When? Why?
Because you suggested this album to me.
No, I really like this.
And okay.
I mean it. I fully mean it.
This I figured, since I didn't have a lot to say about this album, that I was gonna kind of let you cook for this half,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna really have to let me cook for the second half.
That sounds awesome.
So this is kind of the trade-off, I think, for the episode. So cook away, chef.
That sounds great. I want to skip Blue for now because I kind of want to end on Blue.
Okay.
Because it's obviously the most significant moment here.
Yeah.
The next track is Too Much of Heaven. I love this song.
I hate this song.
What do you hate about it?
Oh, okay. Just his way of singing and talking and thunder.
He's so funny.
It is really funny, but to the point where like it's not funny anymore. Like the bit doesn't carry for me anymore.
Yeah, there's did you get to Living in a Bubble?
Oh my god. Well, I kept thinking that he was saying living in the Bible.
Yeah, so me too.
Okay.
The first time I ever heard this song,
Same.
I was like, is he like burying the Bible right
Yeah.
now? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, this is what a bold topic
I know.
to breach.
Yeah.
And then I finally looked at the lyrics and I was like, oh, okay, it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's total like a super consistent
Living
concept.
in a Bible.
But
or something.
very, very verbose for a dance band is
Yes.
Eiffel 65.
Yes.
These guys are talkers.
They will not actually shut the fuck up.
They will not actually shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have Dub in Life comes after Too Much of Heaven. Too Much of Heaven is about greed, like ruining your life.
Yes, that's right.
It's
Yeah.
a really message heavy dance album. Dub in Life. What is Dub in this life?
Like the music.
What the hell is he talking about?
Dub. When I think of dub, I just think of the genre, the
So-
musical genre.
I don't think that's what he's talking about.
I don't think
here.
so either.
I feel that maybe he's talking about like victory, like,
Like-
dub, like
Like throwing up like a W?
like a W.
I don't think
What
that
is d-
term
what
was
is-
around
what is dub
in
in
the
this
90s.
life?
When did this come out?
This
90 something?
2000.
Oh.
This came out right on the millennium.
Can we talk about the cover also?
Which one?
The one that I looked at. I don't know.
This is a really basic, like nothing.
But it's like the three of them and they look
the
fucking
three of them cover.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I love that cover.
It is kind of cool.
It's such like a time capsule.
They look crazy.
After Living in a Bubble is the other hit on this, which is Move Your Body.
Oh yeah.
This was a huge song.
Yeah.
Huge. Really catchy. And then did you get to My Console?
No. Oh, yes, I did. That was the last one that I listened to because I was like, oh, okay, this is fun. And then it like the music was kind of like video gamey and funny. And then he started talking about like playing video games and shit.
Yeah.
And then I fell off so
This
hard.
song's insane.
It's insane. It
So-
just kept going and going and going and going. And
I
was
wrote
like,
that this is the type of song your baby cousin who's weirdly good on GarageBand makes. And like
Yeah.
shows you at Thanksgiving.
yeah, you're like, damn.
So this song just shouts pretty much straight up without any context or reason. Metal Gear Solid, Tekken 3, Omega Boost, Resident Evil, Gran Turismo, Bloody Roar, X-Files, Ridge Racer, Oddworld, and Winning 11. Most of them multiple times.
Yes.
And then he spells PlayStation a bunch of times.
That's right.
This is a really crazy one. Do you have any questions about anything on this list? Because I can tell you all about these. I do want to mention. I want to mention a couple of things here. Gran Turismo was developed by a studio that formed from within Sony Online Entertainment in the 90s, called Polyphony, is what they came to be known as. It was a really small team, made Gran Turismo. They also made Omega Boost. So they're mentioned twice in this list. Gran Turismo and Omega Boost are Polyphony's only intellectual property ever. With 8 Gran Turismo main games and 1 game called Omega Boost.
That's so weird.
It's really weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, Omega Boost didn't really go anywhere as far as I know. He also mentions X-Files here.
I was very confused about that
what
too.
is he talking about?
Right.
There's an FMV game on PlayStation.
Oh, I almost stepped on the dog.
Which one? There's an FMV game based on X-Files. Do you know what FMV games are? Full motion video?
No.
They're like interactable movies.
Oh, fun.
Before we made those like totally in-engine, like a Heavy Rain or Detroit Become Human or something, is like the precursor to those sorts of games. This is a game where you, the player character, investigate the disappearance of Mulder and Scully in Everett, Washington.
Oh. Little PNW.
Yeah,
moment.
a little bit of PNW.
Yeah.
So the fucking funny as hell song. You should listen to that.
After that, I stopped listening because there was maybe another hour left. It's an hour and 41 minutes, dude. That's why I was like, are you
Well,
mad at
depending
me?
on what version. Because there's a lot of remixes. If you cut all the mixes or you just pick your favorites, then it's a little shorter.
But the whole thing is that we listened to a full album.
Well, you didn't.
I couldn't.
The next
physically.
song is a Depeche Mode song,
Oh,
pretty much, called Your Clown.
okay.
This song is really good.
Okay.
It sounds exactly like Depeche Mode, but it's really good.
Do you like Depeche Mode?
I love Depeche Mode.
That's
In
cool.
fact, I've gone on record somewhere or the other saying that Depeche Mode is like the only band that matters in the history of music, which I don't necessarily like mean, but
I'm going to cut that out because people will fucking come for your throat, dude.
dude, Depeche Mode's awesome. What do you
Depeche
mean?
Mode is awesome, but
And then
this is YouTube.
The Edge comes next.
Did you just flip your book up?
Yeah, I had to take notes. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What's up with The Edge? I like this one. There's some classic silly Eurodance on here on the latter half. Another Race. There's Another Race from Outer Space. Then you get like sort of like a space core song. Now is Forever. The past is all that's gone. The future is yet to come. Mm-hmm. Another example of this being a really message-heavy album.
Mm-hmm. They're preaching. Happy Sunday.
There's one on here that's really bad. It happens to be the title track.
There's one on here that's really
Europop.
bad?
There's one on here that's really bad.
Okay.
Europop is really bad. That's a terrible song.
What's terrible about the song?
It's
It just sucks.
it's really annoying.
This is the one that's annoying.
And then the last song I wrote that they should have been sent to their rooms for writing this. It's called Hyperlink, and it's about fucking. It was not handled very tactfully. Let's talk about the 43rd annual Grammy Awards.
Oh.
Are you familiar with the 43rd annual Grammy Awards?
No.
Would you like to guess who hosted? I'll give you a hint.
What year was it?
That was 2001. The
Who?
year that I'm Blue was nominated.
Right.
For Best Dance Recording.
Who hosted? Anna Nicole Smith.
It was not Anna Nicole Smith.
That would have been amazing.
It was a man.
Oh.
I hope dear to both of our hearts. Lib legend, Jon Stewart.
Oh, my king. Yeah, love John.
So he was up there that night.
Lib legend is so funny.
Lib
true.
legend. Record of the year was produced by Brian Eno.
What was record of the year?
Beautiful Day by U2.
Yeah. Old
I
sourpuss.
fucking hate that song.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like Brian Eno though? I have a huge Brian Eno poster.
We do have it. There's a huge Eno
behind here.
poster
I'm a
right there.
big Brian Eno fan.
The nominees for Record of the Year that didn't win were Say My Name by D-Child, I Try, Macy Gray, Music by Madonna. I'm not familiar with that song.
I'm not
Do you know
either.
Music by Madonna?
I'm sure if we heard it that we would know.
Yeah. And then Bye 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 by NSYNC.
That's crazy
Which
that
is-
Destiny's Child didn't win. Sorry.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's talk about that. Beautiful Day, Say My Name, I Try, Music, Bye Bye Bye. Let's get rid of Beautiful Day and Bye Bye Bye.
Yeah.
I actually like Bye 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 and like
Sure.
that era, like No Strings Attached era
Yeah.
NSYNC, I think.
Pretty inoffensive.
Yeah. It's no Backstreet Boys Millennium.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
I didn't know you had opinions about this.
I have. Oh, baby, do I. I Try is a really good choice, I think. I think Say My Name probably takes it if it was me.
1000%.
Yeah.
That song slaps.
Song of the Year, which is different from Record of the Year.
I know, which is always the Grammys are so fucking
Grammys
stupid,
are so
dude.
stupid.
They're the worst.
Song of the Year is also Beautiful Day.
Okay.
The nominees were Breathe by Faith Hill. Do you know that one?
No.
Okay. That was like a huge adult contemporary and country pop
I know
radio
who she
hit.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I Hope You Dance, Leanne Womack. You know that one.
do I?
I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
No.
Of course you do. I Try and Say My Name were both also nominated for Song of the Year. Again, crazy to give it to Beautiful Day. I guess I don't live in a world where the sentiment for that era of U2 is that positive.
Sure.
It's pouring rain suddenly.
I know. It's crazy. Chicago summer, baby.
Just to place you in this moment, because I'm going
You're
to
gonna
play a
bring it.
little bit of a game with you in a second.
Oh, okay.
The Best Spoken Word Album for Children award went to a guy named Jim Dale and an author named J.K. Rowling
Okay.
for Goblet of Fire
Right.
audiobook.
So what does this have to do with Europop? Are you just saying facts? You do that on the show a lot.
I'm putting you in a place in time.
Okay.
Jim Dale also later won for the Deathly Hallows, I think.
Cool.
He did all of them, all the audiobooks, the original ones.
Was Andy Serkis ever nominated for Lord of the Rings?
I sure hope so, considering how good those are.
I haven't listened to them yet. I need to.
I mean,
I need to get on it.
whenever you feel like getting audiobook with it, you gotta check those out. They're so good. He sings all the songs.
What?
He's so good.
Oh my
I'm gonna burp.
god! It's probably better than listening to Joy Tactics all the time. Respectfully,
Probably
I
better for your
love-
brain.
Probably better for my brain. Yeah.
So, getting to my point.
Finally.
Are you mad at me?
No. No.
Eiffel 65 is nominated for Best Dance Recording with Bladee. Also nominated are...
Is this going to make me mad?
I hope not.
Okay.
Yes. Also nominated are Natural Blues by Moby, Let's Get Loud by J-Lo, Be With You by Enrique Iglesias, and then another song that ends up winning.
Okay. Oh, no.
I tried to think of a way to make this a game, but I was like hot with anger looking at this result.
Okay.
Because I think that Blue is an amazing song.
Okay.
It is the song of 2000.
Sure. I can see a case for that. Yeah.
Have you seen the video?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Did you know that guy, that the alien from the video has like a really extensive Wikipedia page? His name is not Wikipedia page. He has an extensive wiki page, a fan wiki page. His name is Zerodl. He's from Tucum 4, the planet Tucum 4. He has like a family history. Like his father has a wiki, like sort of similar to Cookie Puss, the Culver's character from Planet Birthday.
What?
So anyway, the winner of Best Dance Recording was Who Let the Dogs Out by Baha Men. Which fucking sucks.
Over the Moby.
Over Moby.
I fuck with Moby from that era, dude.
I know you do.
In the Extreme Music book, there's a whole big section about Moby, and it rules.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So yeah, Eiffel 65, Europop. This is a really important album for the popularization of Europop, Eurodance, Italo disco type sounds globally. Because I'm Blue and Move Your Body were such massive successes.
Right.
Gabri Ponte, he was one of the three involved in Eiffel 65 at the time. You won't see him with them these days, but he is responsible for the really popular version of I'm Blue that got like all the radio play.
Okay.
He's very successful. The other two guys are also very successful.
Okay.
I like this. I love Europop and Eurodance and Italo disco music. There's better stuff out there.
Which is what's so surprising to me, that this like really kind of set it off around that time, because there's so much good like Eurotrance, Europop music, I guess. I don't know. Is it because this was like in English?
I don't know.
Too?
Something had to break through.
It is a big earworm. That's for fucking
It's
sure.
an insane earworm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's impossible not to sing along.
Yeah, this is Blue, that is like
Right.
so ubiquitous. Like it feels like people are born knowing this song
Completely.
at this point.
Yeah, that's so true. Yes.
And which maybe is just our bias, because when we were born,
which was in 2008, by the way.
we were set up to be just conscious and starting to remember things when this song hit.
Yes.
So, and I remember like this song was like a big joke in the schoolyard and stuff, which I never really got the humor of this. Because I liked this song when I was a kid, and I like this song now.
It's so cute.
And I like
You're
it.
like, this is not funny to me, actually.
I like it unironically. It's not funny to me at all.
Yeah.
This isn't funny. This is art. It's a little funny.
It's silly, which is nice. You know, they don't seem to be taking themselves too seriously, but also like I can't tell where the bit starts and ends.
Right. Yeah, they make it really difficult because they get really like serious and somber at certain moments.
Yeah, and like
Your
preachy.
Clown,
Yeah.
Your Clown is like a full-on breakup song. Like a really tragic, really specific, sad breakup song in the style of Depeche Mode. Yeah, I will give Europop a 7.
Okay.
And I will say in closing that Zerodle walked so that Crazy Frog could ride an invisible motorcycle
and
with his
little
pee-pee out.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, this made me want to listen to Crazy Frog. This made me want to listen to like that kind of shit. You know, Crazy Frog is still making videos and music.
Yes.
To this day, which is wild to me. But yeah, I can't rate it obviously because I didn't finish it.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
And I'm not going to respectfully. I love you so much. I love this project so much. And I respect your recommendations and opinions. This I can't and won't and refuse to. So this, hopefully this is the only and last time that this happens. But we'll fucking see, Kenny.
All's fair in normal music. That's what I'm always saying.
That's what you're always saying. You're always saying that, and I love that about you. Do we have anything else to say about this album?
No.
Okay. Maybe we should take just a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Because I have to just maybe prepare myself and prepare you for
whatever this
next
is.
album that we are going to be talking about. And I feel like the next phase and chapter of normal music.
Okay.
Which is Choo Choo. We're going on the Drain Gang train. And I will be your conductor. If I could have afforded to buy a conductor's hat, I would. Maybe next time.
I appreciate that.
When we Choo Choo
For
go back on the train.
audio-only listeners, you're not missing anything.
Well, you
because
will
there's
be.
no hat.
You will be soon because there's a whole thing behind.
But there's
the
a
sheet.
whole thing on the wall apparently, so maybe you should be watching the YouTube video.
Yeah. So I suggested Blade's 2018 album Icedancer to you this week, Kenny Rosa. We're gonna take a quick break. We're going to get it all together. You're going to have to hold beef because she's scared of the rain.
Yes.
So we will be right back.
So guess what?
What? I don't know.
Taking life, day your life.
All right, everyone. We're back. And I feel humiliated that this is going to be online. But this is just kind of what I had to do in order to talk about this artist with you, these artists with you. So, Kenny, please, if you don't mind, open your eyes.
Okay.
Put those glasses on.
Can I look?
You can look now.
Oh my god.
I know. I know. And I got
Holy shit.
I got a little carried away, okay? And I need you to fucking bear with me.
This is awesome.
Okay, good.
That looks like Cody.
No, it's not.
That looks like dashing Cody Rhodes.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, this is so exciting.
I
Okay,
don't
cool.
know. That looks like he's wearing like a Bane jacket and Calvin's.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know what I'm looking at all.
Fabulous. I also do want to preface, guys, I'm one of you, okay? So I need everyone to calm down. If I don't know.
I'm not. So if you need to take something out on someone, take it out on me,
Yeah,
I guess.
true.
Because I don't
Okay.
know what any of this shit is.
Yeah. So let's get into it, shall we?
Let's do it.
So,
I listened to one album. I
Yes.
feel unprepared.
great. So I don't think I'm going to really talk about the album myself. I'm just going to give you kind of the lore, and then I would like to hear your opinions on the album, and we'll kind of get into it from there. Is that okay? Great. So, welcome all aboard Choo Choo to the Drain Gang Train.
Woo!
Exactly. So, we're going to start out. We started out this week with the album Icedancer by Bladee.
Yes.
I thought that was an appropriate place to start because it's kind of like, I would maybe say his biggest album or album at the time. It's kind of what like really, I think, set him much more into the mainstream, especially with the song Be Nice to Me, which is arguably, I think it's definitely his biggest song.
Okay.
So
That's interesting to learn.
yes. So I also think that this is a good mixture of what the community likes to call Angel Blade and Evil Blade.
Okay.
So there are separate albums, and we'll get to that in a second. And I put Icedancer kind of like right in the middle.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get ahead of myself.
Okay.
So
this is fascinating.
yes. So there's a lot of lore. That's why this is kind of a big thing. So we're just gonna get into Drain Gang 101. Who is Drain Gang? This is Blade. I love this photo of Blade. I think he looks adorable. It's Blade, who is the CEO of Drain Gang, Echo 2K, and Tyboy Digital.
Okay.
Yeah. Tyboy, Blade, and Echo are all Drain Gang. Young Lean is Sad Boys.
This is Young Lean.
Yes. That's
What
Young
is
Lean.
Sad Boys?
Sad Boys is like effectively the same thing as Drain Gang, just kind of their own crew. But Sad Boys is like different. But they work together all the time. But there is like a difference, I guess.
Okay.
So
it's like Wu-Tang and Gravediggers, sort of?
maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
So who?
But this is the big three
This is the big
of
three.
Drain's gang.
Yes, and along with producer White Armor. Mommy doesn't have a color printer. Okay, these are gonna look bad. So White Armor is like the main kind of producer of Drain Gang. He also has a very, very good solo album.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Was he on this album, Icedancer?
No.
No.
That's why I put produced by Rip Squad. With some stuff from White Armor. So the other thing too is that like each album kind of, at least with Blade, I'd say kind of he bounces from producer to producer a little bit.
Okay.
But mostly works with like White Armor and stuff. So each album kind of has this like interesting, like distinct sound. Like The Fool was primarily with Lucy, and you know what? We'll get into all that.
Okay.
I need to stop.
Yeah.
So Sad Boys is Young Lean, Young Sherman, and Good. Or Young Good, or whatever. And
Young Sherman.
This is like all of them together minus Good.
So that's the Sad Boys. Oh, you labeled it. It's
Sad Boys and Drain Gang, but also known as Gravity Boys Shield Gang. So if you hear
if they're together, it's Gravity Boys Shield Gang.
there's so many names to them.
Yes.
But one of them, just if you ever hear GTBSG, that's what that means.
Gotcha.
Which I think it's in a different song, Legendary Member maybe. But don't quote me on that. And if I'm wrong, who cares?
Quote me on it.
So let's get into the influences, because this is
Yes.
also very important. So okay, you know what? Hold on. First off,
Yeah.
let's get into the history of all of these people.
Please.
So Blade and Echo 2K have been friends since they were like literally children.
Okay.
They had a punk band when they were like in middle school called Crossad. And the photos of that are adorable.
Okay.
Blade and Young Lean met and started hanging out also when they were super young. I think they also started doing like graffiti together.
Mm-hmm. They
Are best friends, and it's so cute. And they, I'd say, primarily work together the most. They have an album together. They're also like always featured on each other's songs.
There's a Young Lean on this album.
Yes, there is.
There is.
So, sorry, a man was looking in our window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, from what I can remember, I think Tyboy talked about this recently in an interview. He met Blade and Echo at a party where there was like a dance competition happening, something like that. I could also maybe be wrong. I need to watch like the full interview. But they met like a little later. They all started collaborating together and doing their thing. Later on, I mean, this is like, maybe more into the lore. Tyboy gets deported. And
Okay.
and that was like a whole thing.
So when was all I see there's a tag right here that says 2013.
Yeah, so they kind of started all in 2013.
Okay.
But they were like releasing stuff maybe a
Are
little
they
later.
our age?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so Young Lean just turned 30 this year.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah.
He's a Cancer.
So they're right on. With
And
us.
Blade, I think, turned 30 last year. I think he's 31. He's an Aries. Pretty sure Echo is a Scorpio. Don't remember what Tyboy is.
Okay.
I'll probably insert it right here if I remember. So they were super inspired by Lil B, Chief Keef, shout out Chicago, Eurodance, and James Ferraro, which we will fucking get to him.
Yeah, I don't know James
later
Ferraro.
on.
I'm quite acquainted with Lil B. I'm somewhat familiar with Chief Keef.
Okay.
I'm very familiar with Euro trance and Euro dance
Exactly.
music, but I have no idea who James Ferraro is.
I put a sticky note that says, we will talk about him later.
Okay. Okay, good.
Just in a later episode, because he has released some of my favorite music of all time and is spectacular.
Okay.
I love him. And so Lil B, iconic, legendary Bay Area, like cloud rapper.
Yes.
Very distinct style, fashion-wise, too, you know? But they were super inspired by Chief Keef and just, like, American rap in general. And kind of, like, took those references and influences and also just, like, what they grew up with in Sweden. They're Swedish.
Oh,
I should have said that first.
they're Swedish.
They're Swedish. That's why they sound funny.
That is so interesting.
Yes. So they took a lot of influence, obviously, from just what they listened to. They grew up in Stockholm.
I would not have clocked that.
Really?
But that's so funny.
Yeah, they grew up in Stockholm, so they have all these other just like kind of, you know, rave references
Yeah.
from that era too.
I think, okay.
So, and then also just James Ferraro, I think, is a good example of like the online influence and the vaporwave influence that was happening at the time. Have
Yeah.
you seen any Young Lean music videos?
No.
Spectacular.
Okay.
I know what
There's
we're
like a
doing.
vaporwave thing going on.
Yeah, especially in like the music video for Hurt, which is one of my favorite Young Lean songs.
Mm-hmm.
So good. We're gonna get into Young Lean later.
Sure.
But again, we're just hopping on the Drain Gang.
Yes. I'm at the caboose right now.
You're in the caboose.
Yeah.
And I'm the conductor. Choo choo. And we'll get you right up front with me.
Yeah.
At some point. But I'm by no means an expert, but I have been following these people for a very long time. Mostly Young Lean. I have been listening to Young Lean since I was maybe, I don't know, like 16 or so. Since
Sure.
high school.
Yeah.
Koa got me into him.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. And later on, I got into Blade and Drain Gang. A little bit later on, maybe 2019, 2020, when 333 came out, is when I started like really getting back into it. Because
Okay.
I was like familiar and had listened to a lot of Young Lean stuff. It's hard not to hear all these people when you're listening to Young Lean.
Yes.
So, but I wasn't as into the early stuff. I didn't quite get Ever Since. I didn't quite get Glue. They're not ones that I return to.
Yeah.
Is Beef behind me?
But then, yeah, Beef's behind you, snuffling around.
Okay.
But then, okay, so 2020 hits,
Yes.
and you dove back in
yeah.
hard.
Yes. So now we'll get into my history a little bit. Okay?
Yeah.
So, then we got to get into this too. All right. So in let's start with this actually.
Yes.
So this comes out Icedancer 2018.
Icedancer, which
this-
I listened to.
which you listened to, which is great. That's what we were assigned.
Yes.
But I didn't. I didn't do the
I
homework.
did. And I listened to it a few times, in fact.
Yeah,
I
you've been
did.
singing "Be Nice to Me."
I have been.
So, yeah, this comes out. Do you know why I have little lightning bolts?
No,
Here?
I have no idea.
Blade.
I thought it was just cute.
In 2019 was full on struck by lightning.
Oh.
I know. And I think that this kind of creates a turning point from more evil Blade into Angel Blade.
Oh.
Because a lot of the stuff that he came out with 2020, 2021, 2022 or so is a bit more Angel Blade.
Yeah.
But then in 2018 he also comes out with Red Light, which I think came out before Icedancer. I could be wrong, don't hold me to that.
Okay, so you have Working on Dying, Evil Blade, Working on Dying 2017.
Yes.
You have Red Light 2018. Then you have Icedancer. And Icedancer is uncategorized here.
I would say it's a good mix of both here.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Blade reckoning with both sides of himself.
That's what
But
I
then
would say.
Post Lightning Strike, we get 2020, 21, 22.
I think he kind of gets into just this.
Into Angel Blade.
The content becomes a lot different. The themes become different.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll get into that. So I think that he kind of just, I don't know, went just his music started to sound a little different.
Yeah. This is very interesting to me.
Yeah. And then you see 2024, we have Cold Visions, which is very much like a kind of an evil Blade album sounding. Sulfur Surfer is also, I feel like, snug in between the two. I have a lot to say about this album as well.
This is brand new.
This is brand new. This came out this year. And it's very good, but it's also pretty different.
Sulfur Surfer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you want to get into Sulfur Surfer, then we got to talk about the Beach Boys influence that kind of comes from.
What?
Yeah, at least I think.
What is going on with
I
these
think that
folks?
Sulfur Surfer is like Blade's Surf's Up.
Okay.
Have you heard Surf's Up by the
Yeah.
Beach Boys?
I've heard it all, baby.
Yeah. Oh, how could you not? They're the best. So, okay, we're getting into that. So there's this kind of divide.
Yes.
The themes become very different.
There's the pre-lightning strike and post-lightning strike.
Yeah.
We start to deal with different stuff.
Do you also want to know what
the-
he did after he got struck by lightning? He went to bed.
Oh,
He was like, I just went
That's
to
nice.
sleep. Yeah, which was funny.
were there any ramifications of that lightning
No.
strike? That can really fuck you up.
I know. That's why.
Up to and including death.
I know. But he's just so powerful, you know.
I mean, between this reminds me the evil good dichotomy between two personas and like thematic artistic expressions and sort of bouncing between them here and there, like coming back to Evil Blade years later and stuff like that. This is giving like Vegeta to me.
So yes. So there's a lot of. I would say I think he might even reference Vegeta in Sulfur Surfer. Yes. So
That's so funny.
So let's get into the themes
Let's,
here.
please.
Because there's a lot of themes that are constantly repeated in each of these albums.
Yeah.
I feel like especially like 2018 on, it's a lot of kind of the same stuff.
Yeah.
2019 on.
Can we read through them all for the audio
Yes.
audience right now?
The themes that I have written down here on the wall: hanging with the boys, being silly, drugs, God, fashion. No touching, I find it disgusting is a lyric in one of his songs. Don't remember which one. And you would usually think in rap music things are a lot more sexual.
Yeah. But
He don't really play that game.
The influences here, at least, I mean, I'm more familiar with Lil B, so I'll just speak to Lil
Right.
B. Weird relationship in the content with women and sex.
Yeah.
And touching. So I guess
And feet, maybe.
and feet. so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
It scans.
Yeah, so I feel like that's important to kind of point out here. Young Lean definitely has some crazy lines and lyrics, you know. So they're a bit different in that way. Saints later on become a much very much relevant.
As in like Catholic saints, as in
so with
religious
saints,
figures.
a lot of mysticism and mystical topics
Yeah.
are heavily involved. Loneliness, being sad, being a sad boy,
Yes.
feeling isolated, you know, unsure. It's very internal stuff. Kings and kingdoms, definitely. I would also say medieval weaponry,
Okay.
swords. Lord of the Rings is also referenced sometimes. Like, he loves kind of like mythology, fantasy novels, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Anime for sure.
Big thunder.
Big thunder.
Big time thunder. I did not pack an umbrella to come
Uh-oh.
over. I did not pack a raincoat.
Looks like we're hanging out for a little bit
it
longer,
would
bud.
appear.
Sports is also a big one. He talks a lot about sports. Drain High School football tryouts. Love is in the air, yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
could sing the rest of that song, but I won't do it. And trash. Talks about trash.
Garbage.
And being nothing. I also
Refuse.
forgot to write that down. That's important. Nothingness.
Being nothing.
Being nothing. He is king. Nothing.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and this right here is just a really adorable tweet.
Okay, there's a tweet here.
which I might have you honestly at some point read out some of Blade's tweets because
Okay.
they are so fucking funny and iconic. Same with Young Lean.
Well, I'll read this one right now.
Yeah,
This is from 2018, the year that Icedancer released that we're talking about today. This is a tweet from Young Lean that says, "Just to make things clear, Blade is not my sidekick. He's been the GOAT since day one, and from me, it's all love." Spiderweb emoji.
Yeah. Blade replies.
Blade replies.
Yes.
Oh, Blade replies, "Thank you, sir. Me and Lean really SpongeBob and Patrick, but I'm keep it 100. I'm chum bucket, bro. Heart emoji to be factual."
Yes. It's that type of shit, that's like very, that's kind of just how.
I'm chum bucket, bro. I'm
To-
nothing. I'm trash.
Exactly. To be factual. Exactly, dude. You're getting it. Okay. So maybe very quickly, let's go into these albums here.
Sure.
The Fool is might be my favorite, tied with 333.
Okay,
Ah,
so
fuck,
2020 and 2021 under
the themes
under
of
the angelic
God,
category.
kingdoms, being silly, all of that really start popping up here.
Okay, we've got
Big
like an
time.
angel number here, 333.
Exactly.
And then we have the Fool,
Which
which is
is
a tarot card.
Exactly. You're catching on.
Yeah.
There you go.
With
Yeah.
mysticism.
Yes.
These are both highly mystical
Being silly,
topics here.
and also the Fool. If you know in tarot, the number is 0. So it's like being nothing,
okay.
starting out the beginning,
Yes.
going into the world blind. Crest is an incredible collaborative album with Echo 2K.
That is presumably mostly about toothpaste.
No, definitely not. It's about like a crest, like a
Like a
s-
like a royal crest?
yeah.
I
I'd
see.
say Kings and Kingdoms. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is very spiritual. It's very light. It's beautiful. That is produced by, where is he? White Armor.
Okay.
And you will tell you can auditorily understand the difference. Good Luck is a collaborative album with Mecha Talk. I think you would actually really like this because it's very trance, very Europop.
Okay. Sick.
He literally has a song called God. It's very, very into God. Some of his music videos, incredible. I will show you them later. Exeter, I think, is also kind of an underrated one. It's very spacey. It's very I would maybe kind of compare the sounds and the closeness of the sounds to Bjork's Vespertine.
Okay.
A little bit, where she used contact mics to get really clicky, kind of close sounding vocals and piercing, just beautiful instrumentals and
Okay.
stuff.
And this sort of plays with that kind of sound.
Yeah, because I can't even get into it. Okay, because we'll go so off the rails, and I'll start singing, and nobody wants that. So, and then Evil Blade is Red Light, which Fantano infamously gave it a 1.
Okay.
And
Same
which
year as
is-
Icedancer.
Yes,
And what else? Is that it?
that's it.
Red Light, Icedancer,
Yeah.
2018.
Mm-hmm. Working.
Fantano hated this.
Yeah.
Did anyone else hate it, or was he
No.
was he the minority opinion?
I don't know. I like it. I think it's really good.
Okay.
I think some of his not best songs, but some of my favorite songs of his are on here. Obedient is a classic. I love Decay. That one's so good. But then and before that we have Working on Dying, which I think is his maybe least mature one.
Okay.
It's produced with Working on Dying, and I think he really tries to lean into the Chief Keef pure American rap style.
Yeah.
I don't think it really works for him, but there are some songs in there that I love. Cherry Bracelets is really fun and good. That one's with Young Lean. And there's a couple others. Gatekeeper is also pretty fun.
Okay, so it's not a total stinker.
No, I don't think he has a single album that is a total stinker, but he does have songs that are mixed in with some of the albums that are skips.
Yeah.
Sorry. I have yet to hear a perfect album from him. I will be completely honest. I think Crest is pretty damn close. I think 333 is pretty damn close. But for me, it's just not quite there
Yet.
I'm also not including, this isn't all of his albums, by the
Yeah.
way. These are just the ones that I think make the biggest like distinction. It's basic distinction between these two sounds.
Sure. The concept of the two versions.
Yeah, because there's other collaborative albums that he did. He's done one with Thai Boy Digital. He did a collaborative album with just everybody in Drinking called DG, and also Trash Island, and and Psychos, which came out last year, a couple years ago. Are you bored?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not. It's very prolific.
Yes.
All of these people
They
seem to
are
be
constantly pumping shit out. It's crazy. Whether that be EPs, singles, albums, it's been
I'm
a
curious
lot.
about a few of these. You said I would like this one. Good luck.
Yes.
I'm curious about Crest because when I've dabbled
You
in
like
this
Echo
world
2K.
is what I liked in like when I was like throwing on Drain playlists.
Mm-hmm.
Not Drain, the Santa Cruz hardcore band, but shout out anyway.
Oh yeah.
Drain Gang playlists.
Mm-hmm.
I was drawn to the Echo 2K tracks that I heard, and then I was secondary to that drawn to Thai Boy Digital tracks, and then tertiary to that is where Bladee qualified for me initially. So I'd be really curious to hear Crest. I think I'm also curious to hear the newest one.
Yeah. So
Sulfur Surfer.
So I right next to it I put Current 93.
Current 93.
Do you know who Current
And then
93 is?
face.
Yeah. Well, that's just so. I just get really excited about it because I really like Current 93.
I'm not familiar.
So he's like a neo folk guy. He unfortunately, I think, was kicking it with the guys in. I don't remember which. I want to say Death in June, maybe, or like one of those bands where the people are like really shitty.
Okay. Oh.
But he's not associated with them anymore.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Okay.
we also birthday twins, March 5th. Anyway, Current 93 is really interesting because
This is the producer?
no, he's
Oh.
he's the only feature on the album.
Okay.
He's the only feature on the album.
I see.
And that's exciting to me as someone who's like a nerd about this kind of stuff. Sulfur Surfer is very like esoteric.
Uh-huh.
He goes kind of deeper and deeper into these like esoteric themes and themes of religion and all kinds of different stuff. And Current 93 kind of fits pretty perfectly in that.
Okay.
Also, he like doesn't really sing, but he like narrates as like this like old wizard man kind of, and like
So, but no Echo, no Lean, no Thai Boy. Are they
No.
beefing? What's wrong?
no, they're not beefing. It's all love. So, well, this is interesting. So God, I'm really going to go off on a whole thing. So Cold Visions came out in 2024, and that was pretty significant because for a second, people kind of thought that like Bladee might be done because it had been 10 years since Glue came out, which was his first album. I also could be wrong about
there's
that.
a bunch of references to Glue on Icedancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
tons.
he
I was
ref-
like, it's part of why I wrote in my notes that this guy speaks in fucking riddles. It's
Yeah.
like, what the hell are
He's
you talking
just Swedish.
about?
No, I mean that's another part of like his appeal is that he like it's the lyrics are fun to kind of pick apart, They're fun to kind of like there's a lot of shit to get into fucking clearly.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I could
couldn't be
go
more
on
clear.
and on and on about all this stuff. So Cold Visions was interesting because people were worried that it was like a final album maybe because he'd been doing this shit for like 10 years. He had turned 30 at this point and it was very like introspective. I think
So it gave the impression of like a send-off album?
Thai Boy was on the album, Young Lean was on the album, other producers and stuff were on the album, but Echo was nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
But they're like fine, they're not beefing at all.
Okay.
But Echo has not come out with an album since 2019, I think.
Yeah.
He came out with an EP that was pretty good, but hasn't released like any official music like since then. Thai Boy has had 2 children and gotten married in the time between now and since
Is
Echo
Thai Boy back in Sweden?
No, I think it's still in Thailand.
Okay.
And has 2 beautiful children and
Okay.
a beautiful wife and is like for real living his best life. I will show you some of his music because it's so fun.
Yeah, for sure.
His shit is just like fun as fuck.
So did any of this stuff, or does a lot of this is current, obviously? Is any of this stuff like financially successful? Like, is this stuff making money?
I mean, shows sell the fuck out immediately. There is a very, very, very clearly dedicated fan base.
And Young Lean tours, right?
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him after his most recent album came out. That was pretty good. I call it his Bruce Springsteen's Nebraska.
Okay.
I think it's his Nebraska
That's
album,
his
Jonathan.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's great. I traveled all the way from Portland, Oregon to Oakland, California
You
to
did.
see Young Lean.
You drove by yourself, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And my sunroof exploded. So that was crazy. I also have flown all the way to Los Angeles to see Drain Gang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I did see Blade in Portland earlier this year, I think, something like that. And that was a very interesting show because he did not play Be Nice to Me, from what I remember. He did not play a lot of the more popular songs.
Uh-huh.
He played some crazy deep cuts.
Okay. Cool.
It was very cool. And it was he started touring after the St. George the Martyr EP came out, and that was kind of like the theme of the tour, which was really interesting. And St. George Saints.
Yes.
Anyway, mythology.
So,
okay.
So does any of this get mainstream recognition?
It's not. They're not going on
Like
Billboard top 100s.
They're not. They're not cutting the Billboard. They're not going on Jimmy Fallon.
No.
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 Okay.
They're not. It's not like that. No. It's like very, very, very popular, very dedicated fan base, but it's not. They're not like that level
For sure.
You know, they don't quite get to like the maybe like
doesn't-
Odd Future level.
Yeah, it hasn't cracked like
Yeah.
late night sort of.
Why is that a criteria of yours?
Well, it's just like when an American music band gets big, they
Yeah.
go on late night.
Yeah,
Even to this day, for some reason.
yeah, I know.
You can be Joyce Manor and like really getting over in the underground for years and years and years, and then
Were they on late night?
John Mulaney put them on his Netflix late night show.
What?
Last year.
Whoa.
And I thought they were very bad. They looked really nervous, particularly Barry.
Yeah. I feel like you've seen them so many times, but have said that about half the shows that you've seen them play have been not good. Am I correct?
So I've seen Joyce Manor like 6 or 7 times.
Mm-hmm.
And it varies. Sometimes they're fantastic. I saw them at New Year's like 2024 or something at Talia Hall up here in Pilsen.
Right.
And they were perfect, like album perfect.
Right.
And then I saw them the next year at like Concord or something. And they were a little like out of it. It seemed like.
Right.
And they keep bringing out new drummers because they won't like lock down a drummer for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. And at this point, I've seen them so many times that I pay acute attention to the drumming every time.
Right.
And if they have a stinker of a drummer, for me, it kind of like it sours the experience a little bit. I'm still gonna go see them every time they're in town, but
Totally.
But yeah, I have a weird perspective on their live show now because I've seen it so many times.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if that's how people like Deadheads and like Fish
Right.
fans and stuff
I
feel.
think they're too fucking high to
They're
like,
probably
really
they're probably not really
understand or
super
know.
discerning. That's not fair, but maybe
don't-
I'll talk to Brett about it. He loves that stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's so funny. Anyway, yeah. So I think maybe I have everything covered that I wanted to.
Yeah,
to
I
cover.
feel like I have a lot more context than I
Great.
did going in.
I would hope so.
yeah.
There's a lot up here.
Yeah.
There's a lot. So, let's get into the album, I guess.
Yeah, happy to.
I'm curious about just your thoughts in general and what you were attracted to, what you didn't like, what's up. What's
Yeah.
good.
So, Blade's Icedancer. I'm not really into cloud rap.
Okay. You didn't really grow up on that like part of the internet like I did.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I wasn't like super deep into it, but because of Koa, who was my boyfriend at the time, friend of the show, we love him. he was really deep into that stuff, and he's the reason why I'm into like all of this shit and a lot of other things.
Yeah, to that effect, Koa is like the only reason I even know who Chief Keef is.
Totally. Yeah.
A lot of the Lil B I heard was from him.
Well, I have a great Lil B story where I do you know this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
Where I messaged Lil B to ask Koa to prom for
Yes.
me, but I got norovirus and Koa missed a 510 call.
Yep.
And Lil B didn't ask him to prom. But
Classic.
I know. Classic norovirus story.
Yeah. So, I've never had it.
Sucks. It was actually, I found a text between the two of us where I said I pulled a Joe Rosa, and you were like, what does that mean?
Oh,
and
I know what that means.
Mhm.
I know exactly what that means.
Where I pooped and puked at the same
Yes.
time.
Yeah, that's exactly what that means.
Yeah.
A true Joe Rosa, I'm so sorry, Joe. A true blue Joe Rosa is, I shouldn't say this.
No, now you have to.
A true Joe Rosa is throwing up in the toilet and pooping in the trash can.
Oh, I didn't do that. I thankfully did the opposite of that, but I'm gonna clip this one and put it on the internet. How about that? That's going on the Instagram.
Oh no!
No, I didn't do that. I did the regular
He
version.
got confused.
Oh, I'm sure. Anyway,
So
back to the album.
back to the album.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like this.
Really? Okay, and that's okay. And
Yeah.
you want to know why?
Why?
I have a friend tell me, like, okay, you don't really like, you don't really end up liking Blade, but you have to like unlock it.
Yeah.
It has to unlock for you.
Yes.
Some things, some album, some song, some whatever is gonna click.
Yes.
And then you're gonna get all of it.
A couple of things clicked here.
Great.
It didn't unlock the record for me.
Okay.
But there's a couple of tracks. As far as the whole album,
I should pull the track list actually.
I have it. My
Oh, great.
bugbear with this overall is that it's really like samey sounding
Yeah.
the whole time, and it's pretty long. It's 19 tracks.
Yes, but it's only 43 minutes long.
Yeah. That's true. It allowed me to listen to it multiple times.
You're right.
Because it wasn't an hour. Some of these are very short. And they're not necessarily better or worse for being so short. Like instrumentally, it's like really like trap hi-hats and bass drum and like
It's pretty standard.
it's
cloud
genre
rap.
standard.
Yeah.
It's genre standard, and it's not the sort of thing I really go for.
It's
Like
maybe
you said,
not the most experimental version of cloud rap.
no, there's like
you
no
know?
experimentation here at all.
Right. Well, then we'll get into other stuff. But, yeah.
I'll highlight what I did like. I like "Be Nice to Me." And
how could you not?
And apparently, I'm learning now that that's the big hit.
Oh, it's so good.
Maybe not even of this album, but like
It is the big hit of this album for sure.
of the Blade.
Yeah.
This is a big song. I get it.
Yeah.
This is good. It has an Owl City ass synth on it.
It's really funny.
That sounds pretty awesome.
right. Yeah.
And it goes into the fifth track, Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty.
Really nice.
So good.
Really nicely transitions, and I like this song too.
Yeah.
This has like a hard instrumental transition in it. It's
my favorite Christmas song.
That sounds really good.
I put it on all my Christmas playlists, which I do have several.
Yeah. So that's like, it's really early on, and then the album kind of loses me.
Okay. How do you feel about Mall Whore Freestyle?
I feel nothing for it.
What? I
Yeah.
think that's the other song that I think has like the most. You don't like the boing in it?
It's funny.
But the boing, the Mall Whore Freestyle boing.
Yeah. It's just
Are those all your notes?
that's everything I had.
Whoa.
I wrote that he writes in riddles.
Yeah.
And that I like the track 4 to 5 part. And that's
Damn, you didn't like. Side by Side is so good. Nothing
just
really.
wasn't
That one
feeling
has
it.
Tie Boy on it.
I didn't even
Anything is also, I think. A little bit of an
I went
underdog.
back to the features specifically
Right.
more than more than my whole album listens. Like even today, I went back to go, how do the features sound? I think that the Thai Boy feature is so nondescript here. And the Young Lean feature is like nondescript to me. I was like, these don't even sound different than anything else here.
Inside Out. I like that song a lot. Inside Out's really good.
Yeah, I just don't. I just didn't see it.
Okay.
I couldn't find it.
Right.
I couldn't find the fun. I found the fun on Be Nice to Me because I like the lyrics on this song and I like the instrumental with the little synth. But like most of these don't have like a little synth or something.
They don't have something
interesting
that like really grips you.
Yes.
They don't have something that's like that catchy.
They just have the same. A lot of them are the same like trap instrumental.
Right.
Approximately at least. The same, like a permutation of the same thing. And then Blade being stupid.
Being silly.
Being silly. In like the same voice.
Yeah.
So I was wondering like what do you like about this? Like why do you like this so much?
Oh God. I don't even know. It's like truly it kind of gets to a point where I'm like, how, like the only way I can describe my love for him and for all of this is like just by getting into everything.
Right.
Like I love this. I think this is more of a reason why I like his later stuff because I am such a fucking nerd about like esoteric shit and religion and like kind of decoding things like that. He gets into that a lot more a little later on.
His QAnon era.
No. No. But like
yeah, he has. I didn't even see this. There's a sticky note under here that says 2020 Pizzagate. What?
No. Don't do that. Not true. Anyway, I like kind of the alien sounding spaciness of a lot of it. I like the lyricism. A lot of like on the Fool, I think is maybe like kind of the easiest to listen to. I almost recommended that one to you as the first one. I literally listened to that one every single day for like months.
Okay.
Was I in a deep manic episode? Yes.
Perhaps.
Definitely. But like that album means so fucking much to me. And it's just like fun and kind of weird and silly and I just get I don't know. It's also just like I think it's another one of those things where I've been listening to this shit for so fucking long.
You're a fan of being a fan of this to some extent.
That's a really good point. Yeah, I think a lot of kind of the Drain Gang community in general maybe feels that way as well. Where they're just like we're kind of fans of being fans, and it's a lot of insufferable fucking people.
Right. It's like a Roger Ebert quote, I think, about. I think he was talking about Star Wars fans and Trekkies and stuff.
Totally, it really kind of is the same thing.
How people maybe stop liking the Thing so much, and I think he was saying it in the context of holding what you like to a high standard.
Yeah,
and he was saying that standards are falling because fans aren't holding it up to the standard that made them fans in the first place. The really good stuff. Because they're such fans of being fans. And because there's community attached and there's so much baggage with it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of it for someone like you or a Drain Ganger who loves this whole thing so much.
Yeah.
But you have to be taking some pleasure in the music.
100%.
It can't all be that.
Well,
right?
This is what I was gonna say is I don't think that like the quality is declining. You know, I don't think that. I think that if anything, it's getting way more interesting.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more experimentation than on Icedancer, I'd say. And real risks are being taken. And each album sounds so distinct from the next one, which I also really like about his music, because you really have no idea what you're gonna get with the next thing.
Yeah. And there's a lot of things.
There's a lot. Again, like I said, this isn't even close to like all of his albums
Right.
that I wrote down. And not to mention the collaborative stuff and
Yeah.
the EPs.
He
and,
really
like,
is the Dolly Parton of cloud rap.
incredible. Yes. 1,000 fucking percent. Oh my God. So there's just so much. And that's also just like fun. It's fun to get into. And there's a mystique about it that's super alluring and really easy to like dig a hole,
Yeah.
into, again, obviously. But like I think, again, like I said, I relate so much more to his newer stuff. I mean, like that's come out in the past like 6 years since 2020.
Yeah.
I've listened to all of it. I don't really go back to Glue. I don't really go back to Ever Since. I don't really go back to like those older albums. I don't go back to this one as much as I go back to the other ones. I should revisit Good Luck though, because I think that one's super fucking underrated. People kind of shout on that one. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on here.
I feel like I have a much better understanding now because I didn't understand how many people were involved in Drain
Right.
Gang. Like I didn't know its makeup. I didn't know how all of these people fit in. I was under the impression that Young Lean was sort of external to this, and I understand how and why that is now, like
Yeah.
where he fits. I was also curious to see, I'm glad you put like influences
Yeah.
into this mix, because having not been into this stuff in high school in the 2010s,
Right.
I don't have like a great idea of where this came from. Or apparently I did, because I am like familiar with Lil B.
Right. Right.
And then like a couple of like SoundCloud moments come to mind.
Yeah.
Like Wintertime and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just didn't know. I guess I wasn't super aware that this stuff was so alive and well.
Yeah,
Like,
completely.
is there a scene for this type of music outside of the Drainer sphere?
Dude, you have no fucking idea. The influence that these people have had on like cloud rap, internet, just internet music in general, like is fucking insane. Do you know who Two Hollis is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Two Hollis is like directly influenced by Blade and
Okay.
Drinking and all of that. There's so many like young, I don't know, young artists, I guess, in general.
So this stuff is going to end up being important, presumably.
It has been
in
important
the
for the
history of like
past-
hip hop and alternative
Yes,
hip hop and
completely.
electronic music. And
Completely.
stuff.
And
Yeah.
Young Lean is like knows everybody. There's this crazy photo of him with like Drake, Kanye, and like he actually, Young Lean collaborated with Travis Scott way before Travis Scott was really big.
Oh, really?
Young Lean collaborated with, I want to say he did a song with MIA, maybe. A really long time ago. I could be wrong about that. I could be making something up. He did a song with Krayshawn forever ago. He's done shit with like everyone. He knows everybody. There's crazy photos of him at Disneyland with Kanye. You know, like it's his aura and like how he's established himself in music is really interesting.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
Yeah. And I hear a lot more about Young Lean
Yeah.
as it pertains to mainstream music than I do about Blade.
I think-
and I had never even heard of Echo 2K or Thai Boy.
Right. Young Lean, I'd say, is definitely more like out and about.
What I hear about Blade is that mostly that like people don't get it.
Sure. Yeah. I think also maybe part of it too is, you know, we're in our late 20s, and as someone who has been listening to them for such a long time, trying to get someone who is in his late 20s into something that I was into when I was like 16
Yes.
with so much lore is maybe a little.
Is this stuff
a little
more
much.
popular with kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's really funny because so again, I saw Young Lean and Blade within a year
Yeah.
of each other, and when I saw Young Lean at the Fox in Oakland, and it was Kiddos big time in the pit.
Uh-huh.
Have you been to the Fox?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Kiddos big time in the pit.
beautiful theater.
I love it.
Nothing to eat around there though.
I know.
Fuck's sake, Oakland.
I know.
What the hell's going on right there? I haven't been around there in a while, so maybe they fixed it, but
No, they didn't.
okay.
Then you go back and there's like kind of the steps and the railing, and it was kiddos, but then also people who were closer to my age, late 20s or so, who are in the same boat. And then there are people who were like way back who were maybe a little bit older when they started getting into Young Lean. It was like Unk City back there.
Okay.
So it's kind of starting to become this really funny mix of like, because they became really popular on like TikTok and shit too.
I
It's
see.
still like really, this song I think like came back, and then Ginseng Strip 2002, Young Lean song came back fairly recently.
Yeah. I'm so disconnected from like what's hitting like right on the cutting edge.
Yeah.
Because I'm like not on social media like that.
Right. Yeah. So there's a lot. It's kind of starting to really transcend a lot where and also when I saw Bladee in Portland you have to, because of like the alcohol laws, they have to block off 21 and over section and 21 and under section. So yeah,
Really?
yeah, isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
So it was like they like segregated the unks from the kids.
Yeah.
It was really fucking funny. Like it was all people who were around my age, a bit, maybe even a bit older, but it was really funny. The kiddos were going fucking nuts.
I bet they were.
Absolutely nuts. It was kind of like fratty almost too, which is interesting. I don't know. It's strange. They're just such an anomaly, like musically and also like aura wise.
Yeah.
Because the three of them too make fairly different music. Like you should listen to the Echo 2K album. It's so good.
Okay.
It's so good. I don't know what I'm going to recommend to you.
I like
next,
so
but-
I'll another thing I like that just came to mind when you mentioned Echo. I presume this is a reference to the dolphin.
Yeah. Or Echo Jams also, which is One of Tricks Point Never. Also Vaporwave Legend. Do you know One of Tricks Point Never?
Yeah.
Daniel Patton? Okay. You've heard Echo Jams?
No.
All right. That's good to know. So it could be anyway.
There's
Well,
a
I don't
lot
know.
of
It's very cryptic.
early 3D video game vibe
Yeah, we gotta
on
watch-
all of this.
We gotta watch the video for
like
Hurt, dude.
Dreamcast type shit
Yes. We gotta watch the video for Hurt.
on all of this.
Yes.
That I like. It's nostalgic for me. But
yeah, totally.
so what was this when we were little kids?
Mm-hmm.
What was this for the 16-year-olds of that era? They didn't have the internet in the same way.
Mm-mm.
And then when we were in like junior high,
Mm-hmm.
what would have been coming out like subversively in the sub-popular music world
Mm-hmm.
would have been like crunk, right?
I guess. I don't really know. My brain wants to lean more towards like maybe more rock
So yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is
stuff, like
back then,
underground.
rock was dying.
Yeah.
When we were growing up, rock
Yeah.
music was dying, and we were hearing the death of it through alternative movements.
Mm-hmm.
I think like crunk and metalcore
Mm-hmm.
and like the
Also
like
very internet.
super mainstream like electro screamo stuff. Super mainstream. I don't know why I called it mainstream.
It's not.
It wasn't. So, like, I set my friends on fire and broke inside.
Breathe
and
Carolina.
I wrestled a bear once and breathed Carolina and
Yeah.
stuff. Is this that?
No.
Because
but
my
they
idea is
haven't-
that rap and hip hop is sort of dying
Now.
with Drake being the most popular rapper in the world.
So I disagree with that, but there is so much discourse around it that is way. I don't think I can really speak on that. But it is a very interesting topic that has been floating around.
And
for
what
a
I mean
little
by
while.
dying is that not that there isn't amazing hip hop coming out. I don't mean that at all. What I mean is that rap's mainstream moment where it has been king in the mainstream since we were middle schoolers.
Right.
I think that is starting to rotate.
Well, a lot of those white rappers that were with that kind of at the top, and like appropriating all of that sound are not rappers anymore too. Post Malone, like a lot of those people are taking that kind of turn where they're going into country music or alternative music or shit like that. So it's like it's so strange.
Yeah.
There's like so much to get
you're
into
right
with that. Yeah.
And I don't think that I'm trying to think of some other artists in that vein. But you're right. Shabuzi.
I don't know who that is.
Shit like that. I don't think that is what's going to find its place at the top.
Yeah.
But I think it shows the mainstream rotating experimentally to try to find what lands on top.
Well, I think it's getting more like traditional. Mainstream stuff is going more like people want more traditional shit with the rise of conservatism. I think that kind of stuff is like really topping the charts.
So where do you think it falls genre-wise when all's said and done? Because I don't think
this stuff or what?
No, I
or
think
hip-hop in general?
I think at the top of mainstream music. I think what as it relates to this, what I mean is that as rock died, we saw weird shit start to bubble in the underground.
Right.
As hip hop dies, here we see some weird shit start to bubble in the underground.
Right.
As rock died and rap replaced it, top of the charts.
Right.
Rap dies, what ends up there?
Rock is kind of... Well, I don't even know, actually. If I'm being totally honest, I'm not fully... The pop girlies, for sure, are still holding it down. Definitely.
Yes. Because I think there's a really good argument to be made that that vocal pop, in the vein of Sabrina and Olivia...
Yes.
...is what fills that void.
Yes, totally. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I think that's kind of what's...
Ariana, Taylor...
The girlies are kind of starting to really...
Doja
Cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doechii.
For sure. Doechii.
The Doors.
The Doors?
The Doors. Maybe not them.
No. Definitely not the Doors. Yeah, it's not something I particularly pay a lot of attention to, but I tune in every once in a while, with music journalism and stuff, and I try to pay. I want to give a big shout out to Professor Sky. I'm going to send you a few of his videos. He talks a lot about Bladee and Young Lean and stuff. He is amazing and probably one of my favorite YouTubers, and he talks about music in a very he has a class where it's a history of hip hop class. And so he has this beautiful extensive knowledge of like hip hop, but also just music in general, and was also a French professor and like has a lot of literary references. He's amazing. He's amazing.
He's a YouTuber?
He's a YouTuber. Big Smiths fan too. And
Morrissey just canceled a
residency,
a Vegas residency at the Wynn, I think.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 nights or something canceled.
Do you think he's going to play at Riot Fest?
No.
I don't think so either.
He's made shows recently, like and actually played, but if I'm taking like a statistical chance, then I think the answer is no.
No. Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw the lineups. They released the dailies.
Oh, I did.
He's like overlapped.
Yeah.
So bad in his slot that I think they
know
he's not going to be there either.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I don't know. We still have to figure. Do you want to go?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It depends. We're piss fucking broke.
Dude,
is the problem.
It's bad. We still need to. You know what? I can't even talk about Weezer tickets right now.
Yeah.
I can't. Well, whatever. Anyway, that is. I think. This is what I have to say about this. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know.
Would you rate Icedancer?
I'd rate it maybe like probably a 7.
Okay.
I'd say out of all of these.
What's your favorite?
Oh, it's so hard. It is genuinely so hard to choose. It changes all the time.
Okay.
Cold Visions was my favorite for a minute. The Fool has kind of remained like pretty steadily there. 333 as well, I think, is like a favorite of mine. It's so gorgeous. That
Okay,
one's
so
good.
So if you take The Fool and 333 and Cold Visions, give me the highest of all of these. What's the ceiling, I guess, is my question for you.
I feel like I literally can't do that. Like, I have no idea. They're also
Are any of them a 9?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say 333 is a 9 for
Okay,
me.
so
I'd say
that's-
Cold Visions maybe is like an 8 or a 9 for me. The Fool, like in my heart, means so much to me and is around a 9. Realistically, it's more of like a 8, 7.5.
Okay.
Crest also is like, I don't know. I'm oh God, dude. We have so much to talk about. Sulfur Surfer also, like, I haven't come back to it too much, but it's really fascinating. I kind of think about it all the time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
I've learned a lot, and there's a lot to learn.
There is a lot to
And
learn.
this is somewhat middle of the road, Icedancer, I guess,
Yeah.
as far as your opinion is concerned. How
And-
about everybody else's opinion? Are you like keyed in? What
Yeah,
do people
people
think?
fucking love this
Yeah?
one. People love this. I mean, this was like, pretty ice-breaking, I'd say. That didn't really work, did it?
Didn't make a ton of sense.
It blew. It was good. people
People like this.
People love it and are very, very, very
Well,
influenced by it.
okay. I'm not sorry to have an opinion, but I'm sorry that if anyone's disappointed or, God forbid, offended
They
by,
fucking will
by
be,
what I'm going
dude.
to say. But
Oh, no.
I think Be Nice to Me is a good song.
Yeah.
Maybe it's embarrassing that I organically picked out what ended up being like the biggest hit.
No, I don't
of
think
this.
so.
But I guess I just agree that
It
that's the best
undeniably
one.
slaps. It's
Yeah.
an undeniable fucking banger.
Yeah. And I like Frosty the Snowman right after it. I like that moment, and for that moment and also the general listenability, I can stretch this to. Do we want to do halves? I can stretch it to a 3.5.
Oh, owie. Oh.
Because I don't even think this is like average as far as a rap album goes for me.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna say.
But if you like throw this on in the car, I'll jam.
I do throw it on in the car all the time. I throw Blade on in the car constantly, and I do see you go. That's your little dance in the car.
yeah.
So I think we're gonna keep chugging on the train, and we're gonna, I think it's gonna unlock for you at some point.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe there's a segment here,
Yeah.
like where we can check in briefly about these albums.
You know what? Maybe I can like throw some more minor albums at you.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then we'll talk about bigger ones that I have like a lot more to
Right.
say
Yeah.
about.
You
like,
can just throw some shit into my rotation.
Right.
And then if I have any thoughts about it, I'll just bring it up.
Yeah.
I'll say where I'm at.
Yeah.
And so my relationship, my life as a drainer can build
Yeah.
to bigger moments where you're giving me a 333, for
Right.
example.
Yeah,
And saying,
exactly.
okay, now what do you think?
Right. Totally. But then I'll give you a good luck and be like,
And I'm still like, it's about a 3.5, baby.
stop it. It won't be. And if it is, we're not doing the show
If it
anymore.
is, so be it.
So, and you know what? You're right. So be it. And that's what I like about this show. Exactly. Oh, God. When I had nails, unstoppable. Click, 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 click. It was great.
Have you seen the tweet going around? It's like a girl took a picture of her like trying to get her debit card out of a machine with huge big nails
it's
on it.
fucked up.
And then a guy says, "This is like if I put Hulk hands on and went around complaining that nothing was made for me to for my limited dexterity with my big Hulk hands."
Dude, completely. You have no idea what it's like.
That was killing me.
Trying to fucking or trying to open a car door, trying to do like anything with your hands.
Wiping your.
No, that's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, you just like wrap it around. Oh,
okay.
And then it's okay.
I have bad luck rapping.
Oh, that's what I do.
Because the disengage.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. I respect that.
Well, there's a great SZA line, picking up a penny with a press on is like holding you down is like picking up a penny with a press on, which is incredibly difficult to do.
Sure.
I was thinking about SZA today.
Have you?
A lot. Picked up a penny with a press on?
I'm not. No, I'm sorry. Have you been thinking about SZA?
Yeah. She's
Okay.
great. I was thinking like
I don't think so.
Maybe really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Might cut that out. People come for you.
They might. No, I think people respect my opinion.
Have you heard Control,
Maybe.
the album?
Is that the big one?
I'd say so.
Listen, I've heard it.
Okay. Whatever. We're not going to get into it. We're at an hour and a half in and just have been talking about Blade the whole time. Okay. Well, you've given it a 3.5.
Yeah.
I've given it a 7.5. I'm exhausted, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
After doing this, and I'm crashing pretty hard from those 2 coffee drinks.
Canned coffee drinks, yeah.
Oh, God.
Way too much caffeine in those.
Yeah, I'm really crashing.
Collectively.
I don't think I've eaten today either.
What a surprise.
I know. All right.
The problem with that fact is that we actually we have more to discuss.
Like what?
We kind of left them hanging in between SummerSlam nights last week.
Okay, well, here's the thing too: is like we record these like maybe 2 weeks ahead. So the next episode I'm gonna put out on Friday is SummerSlam will be 2 weeks away, buddy.
Yeah.
But SummerSlam, we can't.
Of course we can.
No. I'm exhausted. Beef's exhausted. Look
Okay.
at her. What do you have to say?
I have to say that I'm so happy that Chad Gable beat Penta for the IC title.
That was great. Kevin Owens is back.
Kevin
fucking
Owens
called it last
returned,
time.
and I did call it.
Yeah.
I
Okay, the rage in your eyes. I see. I knew exactly where you were going with this.
I'm gonna fight for my right to party here.
Yes.
I think on mic last episode I said that the further away Sammy gets from the title,
Right.
the closer we get to Kevin Owens coming back.
Yeah.
I think that as the match is being introduced, which was Finn versus Sammy for the number 1 contender, Aldis comes out and he says, "Hey, this is a triple now." He didn't actually say that. He said, "Hey, there's someone else."
Yeah.
Gunther comes out. Sammy gets a little bit further away from the title.
Yeah.
Because here's Gunther.
Yeah.
And I'm
The
like,
career killer.
and I go, "Oh." And at this point, I don't know if you noticed, because you were in the room with me watching, obviously, I had gone vacuously silent.
Yes. I did notice that.
Because I could
It's
feel
not typical
it.
of you when we watch wrestling
No, not exactly.
or doing anything in general.
And then Kevin Owens' music hits after Nick says there's someone else.
Yeah.
And
Well, it starts, and then Emma goes, "Kenny," because I had never really heard it before.
My stomach was in my throat.
Yeah.
I was like, it's fucking happening.
Yeah.
So Kevin Owens is back, baby. Which is huge. Seth
Roman
versus Roman.
Yeah. So
You did not get your way here.
No, I didn't, and I knew that I wouldn't. The second it started happening, I knew I wouldn't. And you know what? Okay.
They kind of made up at the end.
They did.
They did their little shield bump.
Yeah.
There's a cool graphic as Seth was coming in where it was like a hologram of him or something, like in
Oh yeah, that's right. In the shield gear. Yeah.
And I thought that was him. I was like, he's gonna come out in shield gear, which is
No,
kind
and
of
then he came in some
kind of
fuck ass
played.
outfit.
Oh my god, dude, Seth looked terrible.
What the hell?
He was dressed like, I think we've all agreed that he was dressed like a bird of paradise.
Yes. Drag queen.
It was like bad drag.
I know.
Yeah,
Respectfully.
it was one of his worst looks ever.
He usually looks pretty damn
to be
good.
honest.
I liked that it was different.
Yeah.
You know, he tried something new. And then Roman showed up in like sweats and a shirt, so
Yeah.
like he always does. In his little fuck ass pants.
Yeah. So, yeah, we don't have to talk about SummerSlam anymore. Overall, I would rate SummerSlam pretty highly. I thought it was 2 pretty fucking fun nights of wrestling where everything went like I thought it would.
How do you feel about people saying that Kevin Owens coming back is like a cop out? There's some people who don't like it.
What are they copping out of?
I don't know. That it's just like some weird, I don't know, like
I think
like
what
he
I've
shouldn't
seen
have come back and he shouldn't have won.
what I've seen people griping with is that he came back, immediately gets a
Right.
number one contender and wins.
Yeah.
It's not sports, it's sports entertainment.
Exactly.
People.
Exactly.
In kayfabe,
It's a story.
the managers, the general managers, Aldis and Pierce, are trying to put on a good show.
Yeah.
They're not beholden to like being 100% competitive and fair all the time. It's part of their character.
It's why we like to watch it.
Like, oh, yeah.
Right.
We also went and saw some live wrestling at our local promo. We saw Freelance Brutality at Emporium.
So good.
Barcade.
So fun.
It was fun.
My boy, Trevor Outlaw, retained. And still.
I did not think he would, to be honest. I thought it was
Against RJ?
I thought it was RJ's moment.
Really?
I did.
I didn't think it's not time.
I thought since he had cashed in the Red Star medallion last time we saw them, which is like their Money in the Bank briefcase equivalent. It gives you an immediate title shot when you exchange it. And then he was attacked by his former stable, the conduits of Corbin's knowledge.
Yeah.
I thought that after he got beaten down like that and had this failed cash in, that they were giving him a real shot that he deserved because he had the medallion and that he was going to take it. But
I didn't think
not so.
yeah.
I think eventually it happens, but it just wasn't.
It's not his night. He's not
It
ready.
wasn't his night.
I don't
Maybe
think
he
he's-
isn't ready.
I don't think he's ready. Trevor's too powerful.
Maybe he needs to go through Darren Corbin and the other guys over
Yeah.
there first
Yeah.
to like power up.
I think he's got to build up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Trent.
Trent took another win. Trent's been winning a lot. I think Trent is a future freelance champion as well,
I
personally.
think so too. That's my fucking boy.
He's super over.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's great. Anyway, yeah. Wow, short segment about wrestling.
Yeah.
So small.
Well, I'm trying to respect your nap time, your upcoming nap
My
time
need
here.
to feed and also
Your need to feed.
my need to feed. It's been like an hour 40.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody.
Hey,
Thank you.
catch us on the socials.
Yes. At Normal Music Show on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
If there's an album
Spotify.
that's stuck in your rotation that you feel like you can't talk to anyone about, please drop it in our comments on Instagram or
Yes.
TikTok or YouTube or whatever.
We wanna know.
I'd love to hear what your current strange fixation is, especially if there's no one in your life that that you could bring it up to. Bring it up to us
We'll be those people in your life.
Yeah.
Happily.
happily.
Yeah. That's what this whole thing's about, baby.
We'll catch you in about a week.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here again.
Yeah.
Never forget the difference you've made.
Music.